Jackson County Courthouses. Many of you already know that Edna opened her doors as a city on July the 2nd, 1882 by selling of the lots. When people started moving here, they either had to move their home here or build a new one. The only thing in town at that time was the Lonestar Hotel, owned by the mother of Edna, Mrs. Lucy Flournoy, a small grocery store, and the railroad. Early on, the city designated Block 16 for a courthouse and jail. That space we know today is where the Jackson County Museum and the 1922 jail are located. The Texana jail was small enough and it was moved to Edna. Their courthouse was too large and was sold to an individual. A new Edna courthouse was built in Block 16 in 1884 at a cost around $10,000. On June 15, 1900, the courthouse was destroyed by fire. On page 120 of the Cavalcade of Jackson County, it states that the second floor of the R.B. Traylor Building was used as a temporary home. An election was held on December 17, 1904 for issue of bonds to build a new courthouse for $43,000. When Mrs. Flournoy and the railroad negotiated right-of-way, the railroad requested 6 acres to use for a depot, docks, and storage while the railroad was under construction. When the railroad was operational, they didn't need all the property, and the city of Edna obtained the extra land for the 1906 courthouse. The new courthouse was completed on April 6, 1906. This is the earliest picture I have of the new 1906 courthouse. Front and rear views both show construction material still laying around the building. Following are a few pictures showing the courthouse throughout the early years. This next group of pictures show the courthouse later on, probably in the late 1940s or early 1950s. The courthouse did not have restrooms inside the building. The restrooms are shown on the far right side in this picture. The kids used to call this building the Alamo. This clipping appeared on the front page of the Edna Herald on May the 29th, 1952, announcing committees to discuss building a new courthouse. This article from the April 16, 1953 Edna Herald announces the committee is awaiting bids. This article from the April 23, 1953 Edna Herald reports that work on the courthouse will begin in a couple weeks. This picture shows early work on the new building being built around the older building. This picture shows later construction on the new building. These two clippings from the Edna Herald in June 1954 discuss the beginning of the end of the old courthouse. These two pictures show the doors and windows being removed. These two pictures show the dome starting to come down. This picture shows the old cornerstone being saved and is now located in the current courthouse lobby. This picture taken in August of 1954 shows the building completed and landscaping in progress. Dedication Day, Wednesday, October the 13th, 1954. This article was in the Edna Herald a week before the dedication ceremonies. These pictures shows the cornerstone and plaque. This picture was taken a few years after the dedication. In 1981, a decision was made to add a new jail to the west side of the courthouse. This picture shows construction underway. In 1982, the old 1922 jail is closed and all contents are moved to this new location. This is the last major change I have to the courthouse.